What's up, guys? It's your boy Rondre 3000, and this is more private match stuff. Actually, I've been doing a lot of private match stuff these past couple weeks, just kind of been in that mode. This is just some 3v3 MLG variant domination on Summit. You'll recognize a couple of the guys in here. We got SVG Warrior, SVG in your spawn. That was Gary the Killer Korean laying on the ground right there. And a guy that I just started playing with, Ace Serenity. I believe Gary met him through the guys over at PTG, or maybe it was Yaush. I'm not exactly sure, but I've played with him a couple times now on Black Ops, and even him and I think it was Umi and Gary busted my Battlefield 2 cherry. Played with them, what was it, last week? For the first time, played some multiplayer on Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I gotta say, it was probably one of the most frustrating experiences of gaming I've ever had. Those guys of you that are familiar with Battlefield and how it differs to the Call of Duty games, it was excruciatingly slow. Things I was expecting to see, like a kill cam, a UAV, or not a UAV, but a mini map that I could actually use, and you know, or I would instantly recognize positions and where the enemy is, and when they shoot. I mean, I was confused all the way around. But I'll say, maybe I'll put up some Battlefield content at some point. I swear it took me like 4 games, and for those of you that play Battlefield, you know that 4 games is easily only like an hour or an hour and a half. It felt like one match would last like 30 minutes, but it took me 4 games before I actually even went positive. It took a long time, and I was getting so frustrated. And thanks to Gary and Ace Serenity and Umi for putting up with my constant bitching about, where did that come from, or who shot me, and what weapon I used, what class. I haven't felt like a noob like that in forever. But back to the topic of private match stuff. Been kind of in that mode lately for the past couple weeks. I haven't played a whole lot of multiplayer. Black Ops have played a little bit. You'll see some domination games I'll have coming up in the next few weeks where I go 40 plus and single digit deaths, and pretty good games. I think they're kind of exciting. You guys know me, I don't sit in one spot, so I'm kind of moving around the whole time. But I wanted to ask you, the viewers, do you guys mind when I post private match stuff, or is it only multiplayer stuff that you want to see? Because I gotta tell you, I had some pretty, I would say, fun games last night that I'd like to post up on the channel. One of them was, I believe, a 61-29 3v3 domination on Nuketown, where we used dual pythons only. So that was pretty good, and it's actually a pretty long match. It was 11 minutes, and I'm going to edit it down to 10 just because I like to make my videos 10 minutes and under. And then there was also a flamethrower only TDM on Drive-In that looked pretty good. I think it went 34 and 12, and for those of you that have used the flamethrower before, that's a pretty decent score. I believe that was a 4v4 TDM on Drive-In, and I don't do a whole lot of TDM as it is to make it flamethrower only. I've done it a couple times, and the guys I've done it with, everybody seems to like it because it's fun and it's different. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Also started playing or tweaking on a custom kind of infection type game. It's supposed to be like a TDM, kind of based off Survivor versus Zombies type deal. I picked it up off of, let's see, whose YouTube channel was it? I believe it was Asian Bayesian or something like that, where you've got 3 zombies classes versus up to, shoot, I think it's, you want a 1-to-3 ratio of zombies versus survivors. So, and the deal is, with the zombies, they've 2 of the classes, I believe, have half health but are super fast, and one of the zombie classes has like 1,000% health but is super slow. That's a TDM infection type game, so where if you get killed by a zombie, you're supposed to go to the zombie team and not be a survivor anymore, because obviously you didn't survive. And that was actually a little bit of fun. I still need to do some tweaking on it. I think I'm actually going to make the zombies have a little bit more health than normal and just make them slower. It was kind of hard to get that game type right to where everybody was actually enjoying it, where the survivors didn't have the upper hand or where the zombies didn't have the upper hand. But I had, I think, 12 people playing it last night, and for the most part it seemed fun, but it's gonna definitely need some tweaking. Also, as usual, we did some gun game and sticks and stones and what have you on we did Annihilation only maps last night, so you guys might be seeing some coverage of that as well. But again, let me know if you guys don't mind seeing that stuff, or if you prefer to see that stuff. I mean, because I try to think of creative games for my friends and I to play, just to kind of keep things fresh. And Black Ops is coming near end of life, and it's still what everybody's playing, but you got to try and keep things fresh. As I take some shotgun shells to the face. I think that's pretty much it for this gameplay, guys. I went 15-5, I believe, with a couple caps in defense here. So it was a decent game, 3v3. You're not going to go like 50-1 or anything with only 3 targets. But yeah, that's it. So let me know what you guys want to see. If there's any topics in particular you may want me to speak on. That's it for the gameplay, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.